Welcome, Devildog Treasure Hunters. We got a unit down in about 2 hours away. We bought another one. This one's it's more in the country than our last one. You guys saw the military collectibles we just did. I hope you guys liked it. A lot of cool stuff. This is a little different style unit. Ladies, we're gonna get to you, I promise. This unit right here, not so much for the ladies, but hey, ladies, we'll take care of you sooner or later, I promise. The unit we bought looks like it has a lot of fishing stuff, a lot of tools, a lot of hardware, stuff like that. We'll show you the pictures. I bought it online, another online unit. There's one of the pictures. In that picture, you can see some fishing stuff. You can see a little bit of tools up front, a couple ladders, some utility tools. Another picture of the back. You see a table saw in the back, little toolbox in the back. You scroll down, another picture of it. And this is all we saw when we bought it online. So we're going to take a camera down there. We're going to open it up. You're going to see it in person the first time we do. So we'll see you down there. We're going to take a little road trip this morning. We're bringing you along on a trip. I hope you enjoyed the military pilot lockers we put out. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. But we're going to go along a trip. You're going to see firsthand. The first time I see the unit in person, we'll check out a few things in the unit. We'll do a little filming there at the site. But stay tuned, and we'll see you in a little bit. So this is the unit right here we bought. It's unit number 69. You can see we're in the end doing mini storage. I apologize for the shaky camera. We don't have a tripod. I got my mom who's helping me, which I'll show you. Mom, say hi real quick. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi. There you go. Mom's helping me today. First time we're seeing it in person. So, that's what we got. A lot of tools, looks like. Fishing stuff over here. We got some toolboxes. So I'm going to take the camera from Mom and I'm going to walk around, do a quick walk through real quick and just show you what we're seeing. DeWalt compressor. You got a shop lathe. You've got a toolbox over there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but just a little panoramic view of everything. Got some boating stuff. You got a cabinet. It's probably got stuff in the cabinet drawers. There you go. You got stuff in the cabinet drawers. That's a Mac toolbox. That's one of the reasons I bought it online. You can see it was a Mac toolbox. Mac, Snap-on, big names in the business. Probably your top 2 mechanics line. So hopefully that's got some tools in it. Fishing poles. On fishing poles, if you look, you can actually see the gold reels right there. They're called pens. Pens are big sellers. Big time sellers. The old school reel, people love them. Still to this day, you're getting 30 to 100 bucks a reel on the pens. There's a big C-line 900H. But again, that's what we saw, $1,168. I'm pretty sure that toolbox right there is probably gonna bring us half of our money back. Oh yeah, she's got tools inside her too. So, all right, we're gonna load up and we'll see you back at the warehouse. So we got one truck full. That's the truck loaded down full, 16 foot. It's hard to stack this kind of stuff. So anytime you buy a locker like this, you probably got to make multiple trips. It's hard to stack. We got one truck full. We're gonna have to come back tomorrow. Got some heavy pieces right this. Shop Fox still. We got the Mac toolbox to load up, an air compressor. The motor for the compressor's in the back still. Got the shop lead. Got Bob. He's gonna spend the night, make sure nobody messes with his stuff. Cabinet full of stuff. Big difference from when we started this morning. And that, believe it or not, that only took us probably an hour to do what we did to fill that truck. So, you know, you got people that mess around and stuff. We don't mess around. Get the stuff done, get it out of there, get going. Time's money. Probably about 30 minutes worth of work, maybe, to get it finished up. So we'll go back to the warehouse, take what we got now. I'll process that tomorrow while the guys are up here picking this last little bit up. So we'll see you at the warehouse.
Tomorrow.
Till tomorrow. Bye. You gonna say bye?
See you later.
There you go. So we got to first load back to the warehouse. We're gonna do a little bit of process and see what we find. There's actually an engine lift. You guys saw what was left. The guys are back up there today picking up the balance of that unit. But this is what it looked like when we unloaded yesterday. It's just a hodgepodge, all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's some tools, there's fishing stuff, there's some household stuff, just a hodgepodge. So this is the harsh reality of the storage unit business. Stuff comes back, you got to go through it, sort out the trash, figure out what you got's good, what's not. The reality of this business is probably 60 to 70% of the stuff you come across in storage units is actually going to go to the landfill or the trash. It's just the harsh reality. There's a lot of stuff that's just not sellable, and it's just nothing you can do with it. So to give you an idea, this is the pile, and when we get through this pile, it'll probably be whittled down to about a quarter of what you see here once we go through everything. But this is where we're starting at today. We'll go through this, we'll get the trash out, we'll find the good stuff, and we'll show you the better stuff from this locker. Got some buoys, fishing tackle, there's a whole tote of fishing stuff here. Yeah, I got a pen fishing reel, that's pretty cool. Check that out. Little pen reels, International 25 fly fishing rod. That's a cool little piece on it, if you guys can see that. It comes with its own little case. This whole tote right here is nothing but tackle, fishing stuff. There's a GPS, depth finder, You got weights, a couple $100. There's some good lures in here. Got some more weights. Big old line of string. 60 pounds, 2,850 yards, trilene. These things are actually pretty expensive. You go into the stores and buy a roll like this, it's gonna cost you a couple $100. So that'd be an eBay piece we'll sell. Lures and lures and lures for days. So what is this? Letter and number kit for a boat. There's a lot of fishing tackle right here. This box right here is probably more than what I said. There's probably $300 worth of fishing tackle here, I would say. So what we do with a locker like this is we usually process it. When we process it, I'm going to separate it into different piles. I'm going to separate an auction pile from a fishing pile, from a tool pile to a household pile. There's just so much hodgepodge in here. A lot of good stuff, but it's a big hodgepodge, so I'm gonna have to separate it, put all the fishing stuff in one area, all the tools in another area, all the general auction stuff we throw out, get rid of the trash out of it, cut this pile down. So we're gonna separate in a few piles. And then after that, we'll actually dig into each pile. So then I'll go through the fishing stuff and I'll pull out the trash fishing stuff from the, the goods fishing stuff, from the mediocre fishing stuff. I'll do the same thing with tools. And that just thins your piles down to figure out what you want to do, make it a lot easier than to jump back and forth and spend the whole time with one little tote of fishing stuff or tools and then go from there. So it's just the easier processing method for us. We use it a lot for what we do. Just makes sense to do it that way. We sell CDs. We sell CDs that we got some CDs in the bag. We sell our CDs at our warehouse sale. Usually go through, scan, pull the good ones. Sell them at our warehouse sale, like 50 cents a piece. So these things add up. We got 4,000 or 5,000 at them, 4,000 or 5,000 of them at our warehouse sale, and we sell 500 or 600. It's still an extra 250, 500 bucks. Depends on how many you sell, but these things add up after we scan them. So we can scan CDs. We actually scan CDs, and we'll list the really good ones on Amazon, and then we'll sell the rest of them. We got in here got a handle for something. I'm not sure what that goes for now, so we'll put that to the side. Got a level. Made in Germany. We got here hodgepodge of car cleaning stuff, along with Madden 07, American flag. We take our RIP flags to the VFW, give them to the VFW, American Legion, they dispose of them for us. Some battery terminals, connectors, power box. Haynes repair manual. These things right here, believe it or not, some of these things can get very pricey used. You get some of the older ones or some of the unique ones. These are good eBay sellers a lot of times, so keep your eye out for Haynes manuals. Here's a good little item for you guys that have storage units, have trucks that have the E-Track system. These straps right here, these little E-Track straps, I don't know if you see them or not, but they make them. So a trick, if you have a truck and you don't have, and you're using like bungee cords and that kind of stuff to strap your loads in, these E-Track systems, you can actually go online and buy the strips and mount on the inside of your truck. and use this ratchet style strap right here. They make ratchet and then pull, one that you can pull tight. But you just lock in your metal frame, lock in place, run your strap down across your load, whatever you're trying to secure, tighten it up. These things are handy, quick, and easy. I love these straps right here. We use them all the time in our truck. We got a little shop vac. What we got in here? Straighter valve, inner tubes, bicycle inner tubes, 26 inch. Backpack, trick in this business, look in every pocket. You don't know what's hiding in the pocket. Not to say there's anything in this one. I don't know how many times I've looked in pockets and found jewelry, cash, money. Wear gloves if you can. I know I'm not wearing gloves, but general good rule of thumb, wear some gloves. You can find some nasty stuff in pockets, but you never know, you might find something. So this guy, this is actually his fishing. There's a hook right there. What we got in here? Instruction manual for that motor lift we found earlier. Alright, we got a hodgepodge of God knows what in here. Paperwork. And a whole lot of interesting stuff in there. A little bit of fishing line stuff. Some of that stuff's a little bit of money. Nothing crazy. A lot of cable splitting stuff. What we got in here? That one open. Estimate marlin weight. This guy might have marlin fished a lot. Yeah, he's got marlin tags. So this guy actually did some marlin fishing because I've got a lot of tuna marlin fishing stuff. He was tagging them. Little tag kits. That's pretty cool. Got a Shimano Calcutta 700S. Let's look that up and see what they sell for. It's probably a pretty expensive reel, I would think. 700S. Search that up. So Shimano Calcutta 700S right here. It looks like we sell for $130 range to $185 range. So if you look right here, I'll show you on the camera. You look right there. Somebody just ran an auction on one, and you can see. Hopefully, you guys can see it. Sold price $185.50. So that's $150 right there. So that's a good little find. That's a good little bag. That bag alone with the tackle, you know, you got some new tackle, some big tackle. This thing's got a $44.99 price tag on it right here. So whether you eBay it, whether you fish with it, whether you do something with it, I mean, you got that little bag with that reel, probably 200 bucks. See if they got anything else. They got lures and reels and everything else in them too. Tackle box is loaded. Little tackle. You guys can see that or not? Probably 10 bucks maybe. How to open it. Oop, that ain't it. There we go. So this one right here has got, it's a roto zip in here. Filter wrench, glue gun, dirty bed bug head napkin, or hair net. Let's see what this is, this little box. What the heck is that? Road Pro. Probably a little cooler to plug into your cigarette lighter, keep your stuff cool. Got in here, go Redskins, hope so. That's my team right there, see them? They ain't been very good in the last 20 years, but hey, they'll get there. Second pick this year in the draft. Boat parts, got a bag, it says Reeboks on it. Reebok. Let's see what's in here. Old radio. Broken fake skull. Whoa, crocodile biting a cow. Check that out. See if I can get this cow out of his mouth. Crocodiles have all that force in their bite. I've seen on Animal Planet. And this guy ain't letting go of the cow. This crocodile apparently ain't realized that he's dead yet because he's not letting go of the bite. What do we got here? Oh, this is a dirty box here. Just a hodgepodge of dirtiness. There's some more crap. Some more crap. Hey, you gotta go through these bags though, because you never know what's gonna hit them. I found trash bags where I pulled a gold ring out of the bottom of a bag of trash. Condiment, wrappers, and that kind of stuff. Napkins, and then you get down and you dump it all out, and it's got a bunch of, it's got a gold ring or some money or that kind of stuff. So go through everything. Go through everything. Get here, fishing rod, container, some concrete screws, big old box of God knows what. We got a, oh, we can't show you that box. That box has a lot of crazy adult toys in it. Holy smokes. This is the freaky box here. Some bullets in it too though. Got some, I'll show you one thing. Some grease, some kind of grease, 3-letter word, grease. This is disgusting. Got a little box, Johnson. It's a class ring box. Let's get class rings in there. There you go. Class ring. Found a class ring. Johnson class ring, still in the box. So that was his class ring. Let's see when he graduated. Graduated in 2011. This class ring. Is it gold? Let's see if it's gold. I don't think it's gold. It might be sterling. Like I said, a lot of trash in this unit. This is how most storage units are. There's going to be a lot of trash. You're going to run a lot of trash. You don't like trash and you want to dump, you're not going to like this business. A drill press, mortising kit, some kind of guide. Got some screws, some small screws. See some hooks in here. Okay, it's the first time we're going through it. You're going through it with us. I mean, I spent $1,168, I think, total, plus you know, labor and stuff. So that's a lot of times you hear people talk about how much they spend on a unit. And they leave out the part about labor, trash fees, expenses that come with picking these units up. I like to tell you the real deal. You know, $1,168, 2 days worth of trip, labor, trucks, the whole 9 yards. Probably close to $2,000 what we'll have in it. Will we make money? I think so. Get rich off of it? No. But I mean, the name of the game is to make money. So as long as you make a little bit, I mean, don't get greedy. Make a little bit of money, you know, it's better than losing money. For anybody in this business that tells you that they've never lost and they've been in the business for a while, they're lying to you, point blank. You're not in this business and you make money off every single thing you buy. I guarantee it. If you're buying storage units, you're gonna lose money. You just hope your highest highs are higher than your lowest lows. I mean, there's deals where we've spent $6,000, $7,000 and it looks nice and neat, packed up by a moving company or something, bring it home and take a $4,000 hit. It's part of the business. And there's times where we spent $100 and turned it into thousands. So it's all part of the business. You're gonna lose money. I mean, the goal shouldn't be to lose money, because if you do, you won't be in business, but you're gonna lose money. You're not, and not everything's gonna be a hit. What we got here? Power Drive 2000. That's a power pack, chargeable power pack is what that is, I think. We'll look that up in a minute. Got a DVD player, $5. Household regulator. Got another little toolkit with bits in it. That'll sell. What is this? Shape cutter. Oh, so these are big old planer lathe bits right here. Grizzly shape cutter, industrial grade. These right here probably went to them big, that big planer we saw yesterday in there. What do we have here? Whew. There we go. Got a vise, some clamps, some wire, D-wall. Alright, so we got a Senko finish nailer. Tackle box with tackle. A lot of fishing tackle in this locker. Nothing crazy. hula poppers, good top water bait. Jitterbugs, they're pretty good. Good for bass. Maybe $5. Got fuel filter, trash, tools. Colonial schooner model boat kit. That's probably $15. Fly fishing tackle. Another little fly fishing tackle item in here. These are pretty cool. I'm gonna get one open for you. Little flies the guy tied, or somebody tied. So we finished up the locker, getting rid of the trash, that kind of stuff. It was sort of one we couldn't really, had a hard time unboxing it because it was just stuff was everywhere. So we cleaned it up a little bit. But I'm gonna take you around, give you an idea of what we got out of the locker. So we've got a truck of trash that's got to go to the landfill out of this locker, and we've got dumpsters that we have on site, smaller ones. We filled about a half a dumpster up. We've got a box truck there full of trash, probably $50 worth of trash there at the landfill. We got some tools, fishing stuff. We got an engine lift, not even put together, but you guys saw that in the video. Got some miscellaneous stuff, some winches we've got to go through, figure out what I'm going to do with. Here is something that surprised me. They're tire chains, brand new tire chains. There's 2 chains per bag, so they sell them in pairs. But if you look online, these things sell retail for $199.99 a piece per pair. So about $100 a tire to do your tires. So we don't have a lot of snow here where we're at, but I'll probably put them online, see if I can get $150 a pair out of them. So let's say even if I got $100 a pair, there's 4 pairs there, it's $400. Got a trolling motor, a lot of lathe tools. You got a controller for a boat right there. Got some miscellaneous fishing tackle. The guy was an offshore fisherman, and I'll bring it around here. But there's a tote full of big offshore tackle right there. Got some rods, bunch of rods over here, reels. Got some more rods and reels over here. There's some good reels. We actually found a couple reels that'll sell in the $150, $200 range. Got a big rigid saw that'll bring $200 right there. More tools, some wire. Got the Mac toolbox, which we showed you in the unit. I've got it home now, pulled out. That thing's got a lot of tools in it. We haven't gone through the tools yet, but you get an idea. It's got tools, tools in there, and the drawers are locked. Every drawer has a lot of tools in it. We got a tote over here with swords and knives, which I think I showed you guys at the unit. We found a rod holder. That's got a nice St. Croix rod in it, that little Fenwick or Plano rod holder. But in this one, we got some offshore rods, and I'll pull one out for you. These are actually 5.5-foot boat rods right here with rollers. You can see the rollers on them. These are pretty cool. They're made by, let's see where they at. Outer Banks. 5.5-foot rods. So we should be able to get $100 a piece out of them rods. And we got an auction pile. So this is all the stuff, and I said, and I think in one of my videos I talked about how we take stuff to auction. So this is the pile of miscellaneous stuff that we're going to take to auction out of that. Tools, miscellaneous hardware, sawhorses. This stuff that we just don't have the time to deal with and sell. We'll take them to auction. So we got a little auction load here. Fishing nets and yard tools and boat seats and stuff like that. So this pile right here will probably do about $1,000, I would say. So all in all, we paid I think we had $1,168 in the unit. Probably another $600-700 in expenses. So we'll make money. Might not make a lot, but we're gonna make some money. Hey, thanks for joining us again. Remember, if you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Like, share it, tell your friends. Help us grow. We're trying to grow on YouTube. We're trying to do different things. Help us grow. The ways you can help us: subscribe, like the video, comment. If you want to see something else, let us know. Hey, we'll go find it. I'll show you. That unit right there, for those of you new to the business, that kind of unit right there takes a while to go through. A lot of trash, a lot of mixed stuff, not much organization. It was still a good unit. We're gonna make some decent money off of it. you can expect a unit that size with that amount of stuff. If you're new to the business and you're trying to process a unit, do something like that, it's going to take you days. I've got this system down pat that I use. It took me about 8 hours to go through the unit, process it, filter the trash out. Remember, in this business, here's a hint for you. Buying's the easy part. Selling's the hard part. So you can buy, there's plenty of stuff to buy, but if you can't sell it, you're going to have a tough time in this business. It takes a lot of money in this business to buy stuff. Turnover, quick turnover, that's the key. Cash flow. You don't have to get that top dollar. Cash flow. Keep a positive cash flow. Invest that money you've made into your next endeavor. All right? Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get tight. I mean, move it. If you can make money and move it. The goal is to make money. Don't have to make top dollar, but move it and make a profit and turn and buy your next thing. We'll see you next time.